Welcome to day 12 of Begin Within, a 21-day journey to your true self. Today we explore the theme of divine protection and reassurance, drawing strength from the knowledge that God watches over us carefully as He watches over each sparrow. It's day 12. His eye is on the sparrow is the theme, and the scripture for the day is Proverbs 18:10. Our morning session, you open with intention, setting the atmosphere. Begin the day with a heartfelt prayer, acknowledging God's constant watchfulness and care. Express gratitude for His protection and ask for the faith to feel secure under His watch. Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run to it and are safe. Reflect on this. Reflect on this image of God as a refuge and stronghold in times of need. Listen to His eye is on the sparrow. Play to Him, His eye is on the sparrow, and meditate on the lyrics that reassure us of God's attentive care and presence in every moment of our lives. In our mid-morning journaling, think of a time when you felt particularly vulnerable or afraid, but sensed God's comforting presence. How did this experience strengthen your trust in God's protective care? Today's affirmation writes, say, I am always under God's watchful eye. In His protection, I find peace. Consider how this belief affects your daily sense of security and peace. It's day 12. His eye is on the sparrow. Proverbs 18:10. Afternoon meditation. Engage in focusing on the protective presence of God. Visualize yourself finding refuge and strength within a fortress that represents God's name and power. In your personal time, dedicate this time for personal prayer, specifically focusing on areas of your life where you currently seek God's protection or need reassurance of His presence. I look forward to community sharing over on the Facebook group or in the Facebook group, Begin Within, a journey of resilience, growth, and light. Share how the day's theme has influenced your understanding and appreciation of God's watchful care. Discuss how today's scripture and hymn have brought comfort or new insights into dealing with anxieties or fears. Encourage one another to share stories of divine protection in your lives, fostering a collective sense of gratitude and strengthening communal faith in God's care. In closing, for the evening, reflect on the day, focusing on any moments when you felt reassured by your faith in God's protective care. Journaling. Evening journaling. Write down 3 instances from the day where you felt protected, cared for, or reassured by your understanding of God's watchful presence. Conclude the day with a prayer of thanks for God's enduring protection and the comfort that comes from knowing He is always watching over you. This day's focus is meant to deepen your sense of security and peace through the recognition of God's continual presence and care in your life. By reflecting on His protective nature, you reinforce your trust and reliance on Him, fostering a calm and assured spirit as you move forward in your journey. Short story. Here's a short story. His eye is on the sparrow. In a small village nestled among rolling hills, there lived a little girl named Emma. Emma loved to play outside, especially in her favorite spot beneath an old oak tree at the edge of the forest. One sunny afternoon, as she played with her dolls, a sudden storm rolled in. Dark clouds covered the sky and the thunder rumbled in the distance. Scared Emma gathered her dolls and began to run home, but the rain started pouring down heavily, making it hard for her to see the path. She stumbled and fell, feeling utterly lost and frightened. As she sat there crying, she remembered her grandmother's words. Emma, never forget that God's eye is on the sparrow. He watches over you just as he watches over every little bird. Taking a deep breath, Emma closed her eyes and whispered a prayer. Dear God, please help me find my way home. I know you are watching over me. As she opened her eyes, she saw a little sparrow hopping on the path before her. The sparrow chirped and fluttered, leading Emma step by step until she saw the familiar sight of her house. Running into her mother's arms, Emma felt a wave of relief and gratitude. She knew that God had sent the sparrow to guide her, a small yet profound reminder of his constant watchfulness and care. From that day on, whenever Emma felt afraid, she remembered the sparrow and the comforting presence of God who watches over all his children with infinite love and protection. This story illustrates the profound truth that we are never alone. Just as God cares for the sparrows, he is always there for us, guiding and protecting us through life's storms. I hope these words were words of encouragement, and I salute the divinity in you and wishing you an amazingly blessed day. See you in the next video, God willing. Again, today is day 12 and his eye is on the sparrow. Proverbs 18:10.